All right, I'm absolutely livid. I just took a very, very, very dumb loss that I should not have taken at all. Thought it was going to deliver. Little did I know, little to my knowledge, there was an unmitigated 15-minute right below my stop loss, and we came down and remanipulated the low. I'm so disappointed because I feel like this is like what I've been trying to like stop this whole time. I'm angry, so I'm back testing. What do you do when you're sad? You back test. What do you do when you're stressed? You back test. What do you do when you're happy? You back test. I would have been good. Also, structure was pretty bad, so we're back testing to train the brain, get the brain better. Whatever. Let's go. 2023, June, week 4. All right, huge new day opening gap below, as you can see. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, we're trending bullish on the daily. Hello? What the? All right, we have this daily gap. That we traded into, making this an intermediate high. 4 hour, we're looking bearish. We're just bouncing inside of this huge 4 hour. On the hourly, we're looking bearish. There's an unmitigated hourly above here. While we're bouncing off of this on the higher time frame, so our next objective should be to come up here and rebalance this hourly regardless. Put in a low there. This is going to be an intermediate low. If we sweep this, I'm looking for longs. Relative equal highs on ES right here. Probably LR generated on like the 1 minute. Yeah, not bad. We put in this high though. What was it, a 30-minute or something? Not even a 15 or a 5. There's also unmitigated 5 right here that edge this. This is a pretty unsignificant high. It shouldn't be protected. We didn't trade it to anything significant. So this is pretty much all unprotected LR. I want to come down and resweep this and then take a long. It is a no news Monday. Let's see what we get here. Trend lower. Open up a 5 minute. That's unmitigated. Kind of generating LR there. Wouldn't be opposed to taking 5 minute continuation. We don't trade into the 5 minute. Trade lower. Resweep. Respect this 1 minute. We're kind of just chopping. Okay, we sweep our key level. We're looking for longs from here. Volatility. It is 10:12, so it's not a bad time to be looking at this. And do we just trade through it? Okay, not a bad close, but I need this whole leg to show bullish intent. And we get that. This one didn't close, right? I just want to make sure we didn't miss. Yeah, it's not too bad. I like this close though. Right here, if we're really bullish, we'll run all of this. This didn't take my BE yet though. My BE would probably be this first internal high. Or not first internal high, first intermediate high. We are kind of falling off macro here, but we did have to wait for this candle to close regardless because we have like a 3-minute. But yeah, I don't like this long. The only issue with it is the fact that we are not in macro. Let me check what's under me because we got in trouble for not doing that last time. Yeah, nothing here, nothing on the 15-minute, nothing on the 30-minute, except for down here. We have this unmitigated 30-minute. Pretty good distance on it though. But we're currently inside of this hourly. Also inside of this 4-hour. I'm pretty confident in this long. Nice. Let's watch ES. That's BE. And we deliver. Good trade. No news. It's Tuesday. Still have that unmitigated hourly above. Made a little bit of a dent to the upside that day, but we didn't actually trend bullish at all. On that higher time frame, we were bearish, but here we get an inverse on the hourly. We're disrespecting bearish PD arrays on the 4-hour or bullish PD arrays on the 4-hour. Which leads me to believe that we're gunning to this new day opening gap. Which is fine. Let's see. What is this sponsored by? Nothing really. I'd prefer to see like this buy side. I mean, there's just still so much buy side here generated. But I mean, if on the higher time frame we disrespect bearish, there's nothing I can really stop price from doing. We have this bullish hourly that's kind of act like our condition. If we respect this, we're going to go higher and take out the rest of this. If we disrespect this, then yeah. There is a bearish SMT here, though. Really just depends what we do inside of this hourly gap. There's also no news. This is also a 30-minute. But yeah, I'm probably looking for something at 10 o'clock here. And if we do displace through it, maybe I'll look for something like that for a reversal, or we just complete, have a bearish day and I take 5-minute, 15-minute continuation. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this isn't necessarily a bad scalp. You could take that. I just like to see sell side getting swept. But because we respected that, it definitely looks like we're gonna be we're gonna be bullish for the rest of the day. And if we can get like a 5-minute pullback, that'll be good. Because that pretty much confirms our bias of a market maker buy model. See if we can pull back into this 5-minute. Okay, we completely inversed this leg. Let's see what we swept. This hourly intermediate. I can't see price going lower off of this. I would like us to also take out this high, but let's see. This could be a really good point to rebalance. We have a 3-minute, which closes in 1 minute. We also have a 2-minute. Nice. We got good displacement. I can see us coming up and rebalancing this BPR. But also there's that unmitigated 5-minute, which price very clearly wants coming into macro. I'm going to take like a 1-to-1 here only because we very clearly have an SMT and also a BPR. So if price wants to come in and rebalance this before going lower, we're going to need a bigger stop loss. My main draw is very much still this unmitigated 5-minute, and I like the structure that we got here from this short. Unfortunately, we just had to wait an extra candle for this 3-minute to get inversed. But because of that, I definitely do still believe in this short. Especially lining up with macro. Yeah, we'll give it to like there. Let's see. We're going to be pretty strict with this BE though. Yeah, so we're inside of this 3-minute now, so I definitely want to be BE. See if we continue to deliver. And we do. Nice. Interested what we do for the rest of this day though. Because that means we're going to kind of chop, right? Oh, we just continue lower. Yeah. That's when we inverse this hourly, and now we have clear bearish sentiment towards that new day opening gap. Let's see. 10 a.m. news. Okay. We still have LR generated above though. We put in this low inside of this hourly, which is still being respected. Okay. I'll mark this out. We could potentially see a reversal there to take this out before going lower again. We still have this unmitigated hourly above too. Really just depends what price wants to do. On the 30-minute, we're looking bullish. Wait, what? Am I even looking at? What is the 30-minute? All right, we'll just completely ignore that. I think the 30-minute is showing like this. Yeah, the 30-minute is showing like just this piece. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, we put in a low here after trading into this hourly so that we can definitely trade lower. And then if we do end up doing that, I would look for a 30-minute, but I mean, can't really do that with this 15-minute, which could be protected for us to hit sell side, but we don't really have any sell side here. Yeah, maybe this 15-minute brings us lower to the new day opening gap, but I highly doubt it. Let's see. Okay, we come down, we immediately sweep that sell side. And then I'm guessing, well, we get a 30-second. Okay, nice. We get a really good 30-second. BE isn't taken. This isn't bad. The only annoying part is that this 15-minute is mitigated. I kind of like this because we can use 930 as like our BE. We'll be sponsored by this bullish gap. There's a lot of LR generated above here, which I think will definitely get taken out before we go lower. Even though I don't want to long when there's very clearly a new day opening gap right below us. But if price is just gonna respect this hourly and head higher, then it is what it is. There's also an unmitigated hourly right here. So maybe we react off this to go lower. Yeah, the way I'm gonna play this is I'm just gonna go BE right when we hit this first internal high, which is the 930 high. All right, so that would have just been a BE, so we can just close there. I'm interested to see what happens here, though. We reaccumulate, manipulate lower. Are they still going to present a long? No way, right? Yeah, I don't think so. We're leaving generated liquidity there, though, which is interesting. But yeah, I guess we just push lower. Yeah, it seems like now price wants this new day opening gap. Maybe we take continuation shorts if we get it in like the next 5 minutes. Nah, not even an entrance. Oh, that's pretty good. We mitigate that 15-minute. Yeah, nah. I think we're just a bit too discounted still here. And the fact that this isn't relative equal, they're just kind of this is just like a re-manipulation. Hopefully we don't go too low. Oh, we might drown to that new day opening gap. I really hope we don't. That'll be annoying. Oh, we might just fill it right then and there. This short definitely wasn't bad, but I just didn't like how late it was into macro. And the fact that there was an unfilled 5 minute like so close. Even though I guess the 15 minute was mitigated. I don't know. There's probably a nice 30-second here, huh? Yeah. The 1 minute was pretty good. But we traded right into this 2 minute, so it was kind of like a iffy scenario. Let's see if we can target the new day opening gap tomorrow. All right, it's still intact. Pretty healthy push down. Okay, we came up, mitigated this hourly. Or this actually got completely closed above, but we mitigated this one on our way down. Yeah, pretty healthy push down. Again, price is bearish, so we're bearish. Let's see. Maybe we open up, take out all this LR, and then we get a nice Judas short. No, actually the opposite. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so what did that low really sweep? Let's really look here. There's nothing really here. I feel like price is just going to want to drown through this anyways. Let's see what happens here. Regardless, for me to take a long here, this close is just really bad. We took like everything. There's just no point of being long here. Let's see. We have this intermediate. Decent 30-second. We should into the alley, but we don't yet sweep the intermediate anyways, so I'm not really worried about that. There we go. I'd be surprised if price doesn't want to head lower. This gap is huge. Open up a 4-minute. We have like another 4-minute right here. That's a really good close. This 4 hours mitigated. We're inside this hourly. But it seems like, yeah, we closed above it. There's just no point of using this as a short confluence. At this point, it just looks more likely that price wants to head higher, if anything. But, I mean, not a bad mech short. Just not a big fan of the fact that there's question here with the manipulation. Yeah. I thought, yeah, we didn't even trade into a 5-minute. I was gonna take continuation longs, but geez. Yeah, now we're falling off macro here. Nothing really crazy going on. Trade back down into this 15-minute. I would need price to like, let's really just measure this. Yeah, I mean this isn't bad. We're in discount. Continuation longs wouldn't be bad, but it would have to be at like the perfect time, which 1050 would be the perfect time. But we're right inside of this 4-minute, so yeah, tragic. Fill that 5-minute. Yeah, I don't know. This low seems pretty protected. Yeah, it is also SMT. That makes sense. SMT with 930. I don't know. 1050 definitely isn't bad. We're getting the time right. We're getting the volatility right. The only thing is that there's a 15-minute here. If we really look at what's sponsoring this push lower, did we sweep this? Yes, we didn't. So I'm really not looking to short here. If anything looks better for longs. Yeah. What do we come up and actually sweep it this time? Nope. We still leave it. Oh, we actually sweep it. Yeah, at this point I would be off the charts though. All right. Friday. It's gonna be the last day. New day opening gap is still there. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if we go down there. Open up a 4-hour here that we're bouncing off of. Still have an unmitigated gap up there. Unmitigated hourly here with engineered buy side. Yeah, we didn't even trade into that. Definitely engineered buy side there. ES didn't even mitigate it. Yeah, that's important. I'll write this down. I'll chart this out. Unmitigated hourly there. High time frame, we're looking bearish. So we'll just see what happens here. If we take shorts, then we take shorts. It is what it is. I'm going to need to see price push up and probably inverse this gap that it's going to create in 30 minutes, which won't happen until like 10 o'clock. So I don't know. Best case scenario, we probably get like a Judas up, trade into like a 5-minute, and then we take continuation shorts after sweeping like intermediate. Let's see. No news. It's Friday. Let's see. Okay. Sweep this 5-minute intermediate. Now we're in the 15, which is now at 30. We got 28 minutes until it might open up at hourly. Very clear LR here. Accumulation here. I mean, if we can get a good short. Okay, this isn't bad. I just don't like the fact that the 5-minute didn't form yet. 5-minute didn't form, and like I said, we're looking for structure. I usually like to see at least one pair of intermediate before taking a short here. We also have a 15-minute up here unmitigated, which is like a huge 30-minute. Yeah, maybe a resweep if we can get it. Still delivers. Tragic. Actually fill this new day opening gap. Unmitigated 5-minute above. Kind of just chopping. Trade into the 5-minute. Looks like we're gonna disrespect it. Wait. Looks like we inverse it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. This right here, this wasn't a bad short. The only reason I didn't take this is I like to see like some accumulation close to here. I really don't like that we came down and swept like most of this. So now our draw would just be this all the way back here with like pretty much no BE until this low. And then also because that unmitigated 15-minute, which wasn't too close. I like to play like a distance game, but that combined with the fact that we obviously swept most sell side already over here. We'll do one more day. We'll try to get one more trade in, win or loss. Okay. We have good draws to the upside and to the downside. Ideally, we either come down here and sweep all of this sell side and look for longs, or we come up here and sweep all of this buy side and look for shorts. Potentially this right here. This hourly's unmitigated. This is an intermediate, so I don't see price reacting off this. This is previous day high though, and this is previous day low. And yeah, that's not intermediate. Kind of this is intermediate because it's in a new day opening gap. This is just a high proportion of price over a day. Heading lower, sponsored by this 30-minute. I'm hoping we can at least trade lower and take this out if we want to take longs. I don't know. Let's see. No news. Well, really trading into anything significant there. All right, we're gunning for this unmitigated hourly. Okay, we trade into it. Is there a high in there? No. Might just displace through it. Yeah, we do. Okay, come up to this. Buy side is like our next draw to see price react off of. Hoping this inverse fails. Yeah, I really want this intermediate high. Unless there's a SMT. Yeah, no SMT. I want this intermediate high. Nice. Seems like we're just going to displace through it, though. What time is it? So we got like 4 minutes until this candle closes. Yeah. Yeah, so we completely just displaced through that. Maybe we get like a nice mech short. But I don't feel comfortable taking that. See, maybe wait. 5 minutes mitigated down there. 15 minute is unmitigated though. Let's see what we do here. Equal highs. Mitigate the 5 minute. If we get like a really good close here. It's pretty obvious price wants these highs. Equal highs. I mean, we're very clearly displacing on the hourly through this. The only bad part here is the fact that there's now an unmitigated 15 minute at our stop loss in the next candle. Yeah, pretty tragic. Let's see if this would have hit. Yeah, no, I would have stopped this out. We remanipulate. This would have been decent if we didn't close all the way down here. Definitely would have liked to target that 15 minute. Yeah, we're just kind of falling off here. Maybe we get a nice 11 o'clock long off this 15 minute. Oh no, we're just not going to respect it. Wow. Yeah, that's when I get off. Like I said, I want to get one more trade in, bro. Come on. Come on. Give me one more trade. Tuesday. Deep inside this new day opening gap, man. When was this? June 12th. We made a huge new day opening gap. Nice. We're still in it. We could still go lower for sure. And that's the reason I didn't want to long there, is because we were right above this. This is unmitigated 4-hour. Looks like we're drawing towards that. We put in a low here in the new day opening gap. Like I said, I could see this being intermediate. Wouldn't like to take intermediate on this, but I mean, if we take longs, it is what it is. We have this high resting inside this hourly. So I'm looking for us to trade up here. Or we trade up, we don't even hit this sell side or this buy side yet. Or pretty much anything. This is high resistance as of now, so I don't want to take anything targeting that. So we'll just wait for price. Okay, cool. Okay. Put in a crazy wick on that 3 minute. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to hold it. Or we hold it till macro. I don't like this generated liquidity though. We have to resweep if I want to take a trade here. Nice. No SMT, I need this high. Not a bad 30-second play. We didn't really take anything here. We have good LR to target here. This accumulation. This here. I like this short. SMT, so I'm going to try to use the whole leg here. We're looking for like a 1-to-1. And BE is looking like probably this low right here. Yeah, very nice 10 o'clock open high. We're bound to get at least a push lower, not a low close, but at least a push low. I was going to say if there was SMT here, I'd be worried, but no, I like this. This is a good 30-second. Let's BE. We might get BE'd here. And nice. I think that was a BE. Tragic, but hey, good way to end off the session. Definitely wish I didn't go BE there, but I pretty much had no choice. I mean, this was the only low resting that could stop us. It's resting instead of a 2-minute, intermediate low. Very smart BE. But hey, that's all we can do. Moral of the story, guys, pay attention to structure. Pay attention to time alignment. Pay attention to everything you can. Unmitigated gaps at your stop loss. High time frame PDA, sponsoring certain moves. Very, very important. Not every iFVG is a trade. Not every iFVG will deliver. It's very important you learn discretion and the importance behind high time frame alignment. That's it.